Good afternoon and happy Easter, everybody. I'd like to begin by thanking you all for your prayers and for your emails and all of the other support. Also, I want to thank you for your contributions. You've been very good about sending your envelopes in, and a number of you have even registered for online giving. So thank you very much for all your support that you've given to us here at St. James. It's certainly been a different kind of Holy Week and Easter than any of us have ever experienced before. As I mentioned in this week's bulletin, I've had some interesting experiences as a Navy chaplain celebrating Mass at various locations. I've celebrated Mass with the Marines in an open field, with the Coast Guard up there at the Quonset hut in Curtis Bay, and a memorial service on the flight deck of the USS Saratoga after a young seaman was killed tragically. But never ever have I celebrated Mass in a church with locked doors and empty pews, facing simply a camera. The only good thing about it was that nobody fell asleep during the middle of my sermon. Now, while you all weren't able to come here to be with Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament at Mass, please know that Jesus was there with you. As he said in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 18, verse 20, "Where two or three are gathered in my name, there am I in their midst." So Jesus was definitely with you. I hope you all will continue to gather and pray together as a family, because Jesus will most certainly be there to encourage and support you in these difficult times. Also, now that our outside activities have pretty much been canceled, that leaves some additional time in your homes for you to gather together as a family. And so I encourage you perhaps to think about playing some board games together. Checkers or chess or Clue or Monopoly, or perhaps some card games like Fish or Hearts or Pinochle or Bridge. The one game I would suggest you not play is Old Maids, because somebody always loses, and if they're young, you have some tears as a result of somebody winding up with the old maid. We're going to continue to stream the weekend Mass at 5 o'clock every Saturday afternoon. And for the daily services, I encourage you perhaps to go to EWTN or to Bishop Robert Barron. Both wonderful services that you can pick up on your own sites and on your own TVs. In the meantime, let's pray fervently for an end to this coronavirus pandemic and a cure, hopefully to be found for a vaccine, so that we will be protected in the future. And finally, let us especially pray for those on the front lines of this battle, our doctors, our nurses, our EMTs, our ambulance drivers, our policemen, our firefighters, for these truly are the rock stars of today, and they need all of our support. And then finally, on behalf of the entire staff here at St. James Francis, may you have a blessed Easter, and I hope to see you in person in the very near future. God bless and keep all of you and your families.